Hello, welcome back to this moon messages reading. So I apologise, I didn't do the last moon messages. I really felt to leave a gap for some reason. So there must be some kind of reason for that, for anyone who's watching this one. Maybe you needed some space. Maybe you needed some time to let things kind of settle, or just maybe be more present in your life or something like that. There's some reason for it, and I just listened to that and gave it some space. So you haven't seen me for the last month. So this is going to be your full moon to new moon reading from the 7th of October, full moon in Aries on the 7th of October, till the new moon in Libra on the 21st of October. I feel like this is going to be quite I want to use the word potent. I don't normally use that word, but the word potent comes through. So I feel like it's going to be more of a potent reading, more in depth, maybe something a little bit deep. So if you're not used to that, then bear with me. I'm doing this, I haven't got a table in front of me, so I'm literally just going from the sofa because I'm staying at a friend's house. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with whatever is on this sofa right now. I've got a little bit of an itchy eye, so do bear with me. I'll keep touching my eye. There's something in it, I can't quite get it out, but okay, right, let's get on with it. So which ones are we going to go with first? Do you know, the way I've placed these, the ones I was going to go with first, I'm not going to actually go with. I'm just going to go with the one at the top, which is hidden. Normally, if a card is up like this, it's hidden, it's not quite seen just yet. So something you're not quite seeing just yet, or isn't visible to you at this very moment, or it could be something that you're hiding away. I feel like this is more that you've not quite seen it yet. Oh, do you know what? This is brilliant. I haven't looked at these cards either. So the first card we have is Shine. And I love two things on this card. I love that there is the word shine, because the other day I was driving my car and I suddenly had the urge to play a song called Shine. I think it's by a group called Aswad, and is so happy and so upbeat, and it just puts a smile on my face whenever I play it. So I put it on and I was like singing along in my car, and it was at a time where I hadn't actually felt that good. I wasn't feeling that good on the way to work. I've been having headaches quite a lot. I was really tired. There were a lot of things going on in my mind, and I just heard this song. I was like, I need to put this on, and it just brightened me up. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the sunflowers. Now, I was having a conversation with a colleague the other day about a sunflower field that we have in Norfolk, where I live. And I'm gutted that I missed out on this sunflower field when it was in bloom this summer, but I'm going to try and go next summer. But yeah, it's just interesting how those two things have come through on this card. So I have no idea what that means, but I just wanted to share that. So it could be linked to you feeling a bit down, a bit low, and maybe needing a bit of a pick-me-up. Maybe you want to put that song on, okay? So this could be this song is for someone to listen to right now, and the words in it might mean something to you. It could be something linked to sunflowers. There could be a meaning in the sunflower. Just look it up. Sunflower symbolism, okay? So it could be that. But sunflowers are all about joy, they're about happiness, they're about vitality, all of that. So there's something in that. So are you hiding that away at the moment, or is that something that you're just not aware of at the moment because you're not in that space? Okay, but know that it is on the flip side. It is on the other side of whatever you're going through. Okay, next two cards we've got, I said it was I had a feeling it was going to be something about going deep, right? So again, I haven't looked at these cards. Go deeper. It's so interesting. Okay, so we've got go deeper, and we've got step into your power. Now, I did do a little video. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, if you don't, then my details are below. Hop on to... Well, yeah, you can hop on to... I've named them different on different... I've named the videos different on different platforms. So, but they both say something about power on them anyway. So if you go on Instagram, it will be my last card in the car video that I posted, just a short video. And it's about stepping into your power. And then the one on TikTok is about using your power for good. But they're the same video, I just named them differently. I don't know why. So yeah, have a look at that video. And if not, then if you don't follow me or you're not on those platforms, this was about using your power for good, okay? It's about stepping into your power, claiming back your power from someone who's taken it away from you, or some situation that's taken it away from you, and taking control of that situation yourself and realising your own power, but using it for good. So if you have, maybe in the past, you haven't used your power for good, and what that means is you've taken control of a situation, but it's come out in a bad way. It's come out as a control energy, in a negative way or something like that. Maybe you notice traits in yourself that you didn't like about that person that used to be quite powerful and controlling, but in a negative way. Now this is flipping it, and this is turning it around and realizing your strengths, your skills, your abilities, your love in your heart, whatever that is, your power, and using it for good, using it in a healthy way. Okay, so you might want to go deeper on that. I did actually just touch on maybe your past, so you might want to go back and think, when have I not used my power for good? When have I been controlling with people? When have I taken control of a situation but it wasn't in a healthy way? And just going a little bit deeper on that, like actually being truthful, never say that word, truthful with yourself, and looking at, nobody's perfect, right? Looking at the areas in yourself where what you don't actually like. Maybe you not like it anymore, but maybe you don't forgive yourself for ways that you were in the past, and how you were with other people. And maybe just get honest with yourself and say, do you know what? I wasn't nice then. I wasn't acting from a healthy place then. Whatever it was, I feel really sick about it. So, and emotional actually. So I don't know whether it's something that makes you feel sick about the way that you were in a situation or with a person. And you need to let that go. You need to get truth. I can't say it. I'm not going to say it. Get honest with yourself, and be empathic with yourself. Be compassionate with that part of you, with that version of you, because back then you probably didn't know better. Back then you probably didn't have self-awareness. You probably didn't look at yourself in the same way as you do now. Back then you were probably going through something at the time in your life which made you react in a certain way. So you can have some empathy and some compassion for that, and let that go, forgive yourself and move forward. And now it's time for you to take back your power in another situation or with another person, and use your strengths and your power for good. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, now the next card, really itchy face now, something in my eye, something on my face, what's going on? Right, the next card we have is be real. It kind of carries on from that message. Be real with yourself. Who are you now? Who is the real you? Who is the authentic you? Who is the genuine you? Who have you been hiding and burying for a long time, and actually now you're like, I just want to be me. I don't want to hide behind facades. I don't want to hide behind controlling behaviours. I don't want to hide behind humour. I don't want to hide behind sarcasm. Something that's been coming up for me lately is I've noticed on certain, I'm going to just say it, I'm going to be honest, on dating sites, right? Because I'm on and off them because I don't like them. But now and again, I'll look on there, right? And I notice some profiles that say, I'm sarcastic. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like it. I don't like sarcasm, because for me, sarcasm, and you can disagree with this, but this is just my own personal view and from my experience growing up in a very sarcastic house, it might be the way that people use it, but in the way that I've experienced people using it is they are covering up something. They are hiding a version of themselves under sarcasm, behind sarcasm. And it's not nice. It's not kind. I know it's just banter sometimes, But yeah, there's something about it. It doesn't sit right. It's not in alignment with me and my values, and it's not authentic. So just using that as an example, how have you not been authentic? And how would you like to be authentic now? And don't worry about what other people think or how you are being around people, whether you fit in or not. Can you just allow yourself to just be real and be yourself now? And it doesn't matter like what anyone else says or does or what they think of you. Okay? Next card we have is focus on the positive. So these are all, can you see these are all really merging, like they're all just following on from each other. Focus on the positives of past experiences, on the positives of now and what you want to do going forward, who you want to be going forward, your positives, your strengths, your gifts, your talents, the good things that people love about you. Focus more on them rather than, oh, I used to be like this and I feel really awful about it, or I'm like this sometimes. And yes, nobody's perfect, but don't focus on them and grab onto them and wallow in that, right? It's about really just switching your mindset. Say, yes, hands up. I am shit sometimes. I have been shit in the past. I'm not perfect. But I am this, and this as well. Okay, we're very multifaceted. We all have different bits about our personalities that we love, that we hate. We're human. So don't fully focus on the negatives, focus on the positives, okay? As well. I want to just add on, as well. Not always positive, because that's not real. Okay, now next card is hidden. Again, so let me just see whether that is something that's not quite visible to you yet, or if you're hiding it. And that is be humble. That matches again, doesn't it? I've just noticed they're all matching. Be humble. You know, yes, I'm not perfect. I feel like I want to drum that into someone. Nobody is perfect. And something's just come to mind about dating again, right? So there might be some single people on here who are dating, or, you know, going through that, or just maybe unhappy in relationships or whatever, right? But something's come through about being perfect and wanting to show all of the perfect sides of you and all of that. And I've been watching, I don't normally do this, I don't normally watch these sort of programs because they just make me cringe a lot of the time and I switch them off straight away. But I've actually been watching Love is Blind, the UK one. And I really got into it because I was kind of watching it from a psychology point of view. I was watching it like to see who was being authentic, who was not, if I could pick that up. And actually there was a really spiritual person on there who I thought I would be like, oh, great, spiritual person on there. And he made me cringe. It really made me cringe. Because he was too good, too nice, too perfect, right? And it's like, it's not real. It's not real. And then later someone kind of like picked him up on that, and it was really funny. But I've also been very aware of like being perfect for somebody else, right? So not necessarily being a perfect person, a human, because nobody is, as I've said loads of times. But if you are in the dating world, if you're looking for someone, you have to remember, not everybody likes everybody. Like you could really fancy the pants off someone, and then the next person who comes along, like a friend of yours, or, you know, someone else who sees them is like, oh no, they're not my sort of person. Because, you know, not everybody likes everybody, and there'll be certain traits in someone, and that show proves that. You know, there's like 20-30 people on that show, they all date each other, and then they get drawn or connected to certain personalities, and, you know, what might be perfect for one person is not perfect for another. So just remember that you might be perfect for somebody, but you're not perfect. We are all imperfect. Okay, so be humble with that. I hope that makes sense. I'm giving way too much about myself in this reading. I don't normally do that. But hey ho. Okay, the last card, which is a really strange card to end on. It doesn't feel like an ending card, but I'm just going to go with it anyway because it's not perfect. Fear. Now, I can't actually remember whether this was in reverse or not, but it doesn't matter. Because fear is fear at the end of the day. Fear is something we get when we are excited about something as well, right? So fear can come when we're scared of something, when something is not right for us. It can also come when we are doing something out of our comfort zone, something that is right for us. So fear is fluid. Fear comes up in all different scenarios. And we don't trust fear a lot of the time. And to be fair, we really shouldn't trust fear a lot of the time because it stops us from doing things that are meant for us. But it's also there to protect us as well. And this is a message that reminds me of what I said earlier at the start, you know, when I said about going back to who you used to be and forgiving yourself or giving empathy or compassion to that part of you that did something wrong or acted in a certain way towards someone or something in your life, and you're holding on to that version of you and you're not like forgiving that person or that part of you or whatever, right? Remember fear, remember protection. This is something that's going to help you, I think. And it's going to help you in the future as well. So remember that whenever you are putting boundaries up, walls up, guards up, you're doing something that doesn't seem in character. It seems out of character for you. That might be fear, and that might be you protecting yourself. Because if you look back on all the times that you did those things in the past, ask yourself, how was I protecting myself? You might want to journal on it. You might want to just process it. There has got to be a reason, and that reason is generally protection. There will be something that you are protecting yourself from. That could be hurt. That could be danger. That could be losing someone. That could be, I don't know. I don't know. Could be any of those things, right? A lot of the time you are protecting yourself because you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to hurt someone else. You don't want to cause conflict. It will be for a reason. So anytime you feel fearful in the future, stop yourself and say, how am I protecting myself in this? And is this healthy? So I'm going to have to now think of what this video is called. I'm going to watch it back and think, what is this video called? Because it's all a bit deep. It's all a bit strange. Very different one there. I did know it was going to be like this. But I hope it helps and supports you in some way. There's no crystal of the moon cycle in this reading. Didn't actually bring my crystal cards with me, but maybe they weren't needed. But yeah, have a wonderful couple of weeks. I will see you on the next one. And look after yourselves. If you want a personal reading, all my details are below. If you want to book a reading, if the booking link isn't working, please let me know. So contact me in comments on here to let me know, and I will fix that because I've had some issues with it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.